You'll finally learn how to listen to yourself. But now what? What if I told you self-awareness is just the beginning? See, without a system, even the most powerful insights fades away. But today, I am going to show you how to build a system, one that protects your time, sharpens your focus, and unlocks real growth. Most people think listening to yourself is enough. But let me ask you, how many insights have you had that you never acted on? This video is about turning that inner voice into a real-life blueprint, one that fuels your productivity and helps you design a life you actually want. See, last week, I shared how to listen to yourself. Really listen, without judgment, of course, or distraction. But here's the thing, awareness without structure is just noise. But let's define what self-awareness is. Self-awareness is the ability to observe your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in real time, without judgment. It's noticing what's happening inside of you while it's happening. Not fixing, not controlling, just noticing. Think of it like this. It's like having a quiet voice inside your mind, one that watches you scroll your phone when you said you rest. We are all guilty of that, right? One that hears the sigh you let out when your calendar feels full. That's awareness. It's not just reflection, it's recognition in the moment. Let me share a story with you guys. One weekend, I remember waking up feeling off. I checked in with myself and I realized I felt overwhelmed and overstimulated, like I'd been moving at 100 miles per hour all week. My gut told me I needed silence, space, and simplicity. But instead, I loaded my day with errands, social plans, and back-to-back to-dos. By the end of the day, I was drained and resentful, very tired. And see, in this state, all I wanted to do was just chill and doom scroll and just binge on my favorite show. But a few weeks later, I had that same feeling again. But this time, I listened, really listened. I canceled my plans, put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and spent the afternoon journaling and walking through a park close to where I live. The peace I felt afterward stayed with me for days. I felt accomplished. That's when I realized listening is powerful, but following through with a system makes it transformative. If you want a lasting change, that is. That's when I realized listening isn't enough. You need a system to act on it. See, the thing is, if we don't take into account of what's going on inside, that God-given gift that we have to create, you'll be too exhausted to even do that. There is a self-system framework that I created for myself that I'd like to share with you guys. And it's called the 3-part self-system framework. So number 1, capture morning check-in. Ask yourself, what do I need today? Log in a tracker like the 7-day habit tracker from last video that I talked about. Things like your emotional check-ins, energy level, and any other stuff that you also want to put in your self-tracker. Number 2, you want to align your framework to protect and prioritize yourself. So use that check-in to make one decision. What's your one thing today? What gets 90% of your focus? And then number 3, the review, your nightly reflection. At night, ask yourself, did I follow through? What blocked me today? What worked? These are the kind of questions that you should ask yourself to self-evaluate how you're feeling in the moment. I do have another personal story to share with you guys. When I started testing this system, I wasn't thinking about productivity at work. I was thinking about life. I was constantly feeling scattered, like I was always on, but never present. So I started doing short check-ins every morning. What do I need? Those are questions that I would ask myself. What can I let go of? It's important to know what you need that's going to be very helpful for you and discard anything that is unhelpful for you in your life. So one morning, I realized I was craving creativity. Instead of forcing a packed day, I rearranged things to give myself 30 minutes to write a script for my YouTube channel just for me. That small moment made my whole day feel different, more grounded, more alive. That's what this system does. It helps you design your day around what matters. You see, this loop builds momentum over time. You're not reacting, you're designing. So your next step will be turning awareness into result. And I know you may be asking how. Well, as you can see on the screen, after 7 days of using this system, I noticed I protected 2 hours of intentional space almost every day. Sometimes it was deep focus, other times it was rest. I stopped saying yes to every invitation or task. And weirdly enough, I felt more productive and more at peace. So again, on the screen, you can see a summary of my tracker, right? As you can see, check-ins increased and my clarity also increased. As you can also see on the screen, priority alignment equal fewer distractions. And then finally, reflections equal momentum. Again, you need to understand that self-awareness without self-management leads to frustration, but together, that's transformation. So guys, I created the 7-day inner system that you guys can download. You can check in the comment section or the bio for this video. So let me walk you guys through this challenge. So from day 1 to 3, practice check-ins, right? And then from day 4 to 5, you add alignment. And then finally from day 6 to 7, you review cycle. So let me know if you want to start with this or if you want to join in this challenge, and I'll reply and check in with you as you go along. So let's wrap this up. Let's recap for a minute. Listening is the foundation, but systems build the house. Again, listening is the foundation, but system builds the house. So this week, build your own. And on our next video, now that you have designed your system, how do you guard your focus from everything trying to hijack it? That's next. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video, and I love you all. Until next time, bye-bye.